Hello everyone! So this is a new mold from Molds and Shapes. Yeah, there are some marks because I already poured in it. I'm sorry. And this is the Oriental mold, and it goes into the series of the fantasy mold, of the magical mold, and this is the new mold, and like I said, it's the Oriental mold. Really like this with these peaks and with these bows. And it's a very beautiful design, especially for flower or for the 3D flower technique. And Molds and Shapes also designed already a tray mold. This is the L-size tray mold, and this is also very beautiful. And I'm sure I'm gonna pour in this in the next couple of weeks. So enjoy the video, and of course I poured flowers. Take care guys, bye bye. So, and now I can start with my pour, and I'm just filling up my mold with the clear resin. The mold, as you know from my introduction, is from Molds and Shapes. It's a new Oriental mold, and I'm very nervous, of course, when I use a new mold to pour into it, because sometimes you have to get used of a new mold, and when I can launch a new mold, it's always so exciting. So I'm just filling my clear resin into the mold. I'm using here the Ultracast Resin from Etter Art. I let it set till it had a sort of honey consistency, so it's not so thin anymore. The Ultracast Resin is a medium viscosity resin. So I'm just making sure I fill up my mold till I'm like 1 millimeter under the rim. So now I'm taking care of any air bubbles which are on the top, and I'm just using the heat gun. And then later on I also use the dotting tool, and I'm just making sure that I get rid of any air bubbles which are trapped at the sides. There are these tips and these little bows, so I just need to make sure that I get rid of them. So, and now I can finally start pouring my flowers. I'm starting with the white, and I used here the white pigment drops for my white, and for my black, the BlackOut, it's a pigment paste, and some of the Chameleon Gold from Let's Resin, and the green is the Lucky Green from Le Rest, which I received from Laura's Art Corner. So I'm pouring in rings today, so no spiral, they are gonna be rings. And you see me pouring the white first, so I'm going along the edges in a white ring. So I didn't do this sort of pour for a long time, especially also not just using different pigment pastes. This time I'm not using resin inks, so it's a challenge because I haven't done this for quite a while. So this is the first round done in each coaster, and now I'm continuing with the green. I think it was the green. Yeah, with the voiceover you always need to think about what did you do, and this is the Lucky Green, and it's a beautiful color. And I think for the people in Ireland, it's already maybe an inspiration for St. Patrick's Day. I think it's somewhere in March, isn't it? So the Irish people who are listening to this video, maybe you can tell me when, when there's St. Patrick Days, but I think it's in March. So this is my green done, and now I'm just gonna use the white again. And I really need to make sure that I stop on time and I use my finger a little bit, that I'm not making too much of a mess. When you pour in a spiral, you're just in the motion and you just stop at the end, but here you stop with the ring and you see it's a danger that you really make blobs. So I try to be as careful as I can. This is now the black and the Chameleon gold mix, and I think it turned into a beautiful color. And you see, I start to struggle a little bit, but I don't mind. It's art, it's a hobby, and everyone should enjoy. You see that I just made a mess there. So, and now I'm just further altering the colors. Just watch me doing it. So, and that's me almost done, and I'm just taking this popsicle stick and I'm pouring a little bit of the white into the center. So I'm finishing with the color I started with white, and you can see my resin really thickened up. And then I had the funny idea to put some white stones into the center of my pour. I don't know if it was necessary. I don't know what I had on my mind, but I felt I needed to do it. So I'm curious about your opinion at the end of the video. I see it here that I'm just placing stones. And they are white. You can see it, I think, there. Yeah, one fell in there, so yeah. I also have struggles, and well, that's the fun about it. That's sometimes a challenge. And yeah. But what you can see here already, how the resin worked and how the white worked, it really spreads towards the center, and I really love it. So I'm going to take my dotting tool very soon and I start designing my flowers. So I'm just pulling my stick through where the bows are, in the middle from the bows, and then from the outside to the inside. And this is what I'm doing at every side where the bows are. There are like 4 tiny bows, and between the second and the third bow, I'm just trying to put my stick through, and now I'm just pulling my stick from the inside to the outside where the tips are. So there are 8 tips in total, which I think it's a nice, very nice mold design and very nice number. And now a quick torch, and I continue doing this for the others in the same way. I really think this mold is very delicate, very fine, and I thought for this reason it needs to have a little bit color. So I was not sure what colors to use, but then I had this lucky green in my hand and I thought, this is it. This will look nice. Well, that's what I thought. I don't know what you are thinking, but I guess it will turn out very beautiful from the color combinations. So I'm always making a little swirl in the center, a quick torch, and then I continue the other 2 coasters. Just watch me. Oh, and this is my set done, and I can take you down for a close-up, and then you see also those fine bows from the mold. You see the tips, and it really has a very oriental touch to it, and it's a nice name for this mold, I think. And look at the green, and I'm very happy how the resin worked, and yeah, I'm just curious about the end result. So for you now, a second, I needed to wait 24 hours so I can demold. And sorry, but I needed to put the light on. It was a quite dark day. So that's why you see also the shadow of my camera stand. I hope this is still okay for you. So they pop out very easily out of the mold. You see it. Now the last one. And then we can have a look together, and I'm very curious. Yeah, I needed to take my sleeves up. So, and look at this. There, the glass stone, I think it's in the center, and I like it actually. And look at the green and the black and the white. I think it's a very beautiful color combination, and I'm very happy the way the bloom turned out. So, and now the second one. And voila. There the stones moved a little bit to the sides, so there I'm not quite happy that I did it with the stones, but I'm very happy with the bloom. And even though there's this blob, I think it looks like a folded petal, so I sometimes don't mind the blobs, to be honest. And this is the next one. And I think that the dark, the black, really looks a little bit like fabric. really like it. And now the last one. And yeah, look at this. I'm very happy with the pour. I'm happy about these happy colors as well, because green is always a nice color. I personally like green very much. And I just let you see the end result. So I made a golden rim because I think it gives it a little bit more depth. And with this, I love and leave you. Check out Molds and Shapes for their new molds because they're really amazing. And yeah, see you hopefully for my next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.